How many of you know someone who has suffered from drug abuse or substance abuse? By show of hands, how many of you know someone who takes a prescription drug on a day to day basis? My name is Makia Edwards, and today I'll be talking to you guys about drug abuse and substance abuse in our world today. Drug abuse is not only considered illegal drugs, but it's also alcohol and legal drugs. Legal drugs such as opioids, stimulants, and depressants. A couple of facts. In 2017, approximately 18 million people, with 6% of those people aging from 12 and older, have misused a prescription drug at least once. And that is according to the National Survey on Drug Use and Health. And according to the CDC, more than 70,200 people died from drug overdose in 2017 using illicit drugs and prescription opioids. The most prevalent reason for those numbers being so high is easy. It's because people get those drugs with ease. I'm completely against drug abuse. Why? Because it's becoming an epidemic on our world today. Just a couple months ago, a friend of mine lost her loved one not because she was using drugs abusively, because she was unable to get the drugs she needed because the pharmacy felt that she was being prescribed too many opioids. See, me, I have the pleasure of working in the medical field, and I get to see people who come in every month faithfully to get their prescription drug, and they get it with ease. And here I am having to watch a friend lose her loved one and watch her loved one suffer from pain because she has stage 4 cancer in her lungs, liver, and back, but has to go through the whole process of filling out complaints and having to provide proof that she indeed has cancer and is suffering with pain. But why? Oh, that's simple. To answer that question is because people get these drugs and they abuse them and get addicted to them. Maybe they get addicted to the way it makes them feel, or maybe they get addicted to what they make them not feel. Only the person abusing that drug may know. But I'm here to say no. I know it's not easy that I know it's not easy, but that is what I am here for. To let you know that you are not alone and there are plenty of resources out there to help you. So say no. Even though you are a 15-year-old going through the peer pressure of being a high school teenager and want to fit in, say no. Because you have the bright future who is way further than what that peer pressure of popping that pill and drinking that drink can do. And that's where it comes to the misuse of prescription drugs is the highest amongst young adults aging from 18 to 25. After alcohol, marijuana, and tobacco, prescription drugs taken non medically are amongst the most commonly used by the 12th grade. A lot of drug abuse is influenced because of the user has been diagnosed with some kind of mental issue, such as anxiety, depression, and so on. And some of us people develop mental illnesses because of their drug abuse issue, or some people take the drugs to attempt to minimize the symptoms of their disorder. Any form of drug, no matter the severity of the effect it has on your body upon consumption, will affect your brain. Drugs can often alter your important areas of your brain that are necessary for your life's function and can drive the compulsive drug abuse that's marked addiction. Different drugs have their own way of affecting one's brain, and for example, after careful research and studies done on the human indicates that marijuana can affect your brain long term or permanent adverse changes in the brain. Heroin use. Heroin use can change the physical structure and physiology of the brain, creating long-term imbalances. Knowing how these drugs can cause permanent damage to the most in-depth parts of your body should be enough to bring someone out of drug abuse and addiction. Once again, there are plenty of resources out there to help you guys and to save a life. Just to name a few, we have Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration, which they are a national helpline that's completely confidential. They offer treatment referral for people and families facing mental and substance use orders. And we have National Institutions on Drug Use. We have Center for Substance Abuse Treatment, and we also have the Center for Substance Abuse Prevention. So there's no reason we can't lend a helping hand, even if it's something as little as referring someone to these wonderful organizations. And there is and they're there to help anyone out who seems to be in the dark or feel like they can't get out. Don't be that friend. Be that friend to say no. Don't be afraid to say no because you are a virgin to the group. What I mean by virgin to the group, don't be that friend to influence your don't be that friend to influence that friend that is and make them believe that it is okay to have that one last drink, even when they had a dozen, because they are going through that one bad breakup or that one job loss or whatever the case may be. Don't be that senior that gives in to peer pressure, popping that Xan or drinking that lean because you are the version of the group. Keep it that way. You are almost done with the start of a new beginning. Don't be afraid to lose that friend because you said no. Instead, be that friend to lend a helping hand because you have and are soon to have a brighter tomorrow. And I'm sure you all will want to see that tomorrow together as that group of friends that stood together yesterday. Thank you.